Okay, we have this file, but this folder is empty. What the heck are you talking about? If I open this up, oh, there is file. There you go. Oh, now you get it. Why this is empty? Hello and welcome back. Or if you're new, welcome. In this video, we are getting away from the leashes of the manipulating companies that are Adobe, Microsoft, and many other things that they shall not be named in this video at least. But for this one, I'm focusing on Adobe. And here's the list. If I open up this, yep, it's a Mac OS theme. It's not Mac OS, it's Arc Linux. Anyway, well, as you can see, here's the app list. We have Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere Pro, After Effects, Lightroom, Audition, Animate, XD. Yes, this is not a laughing emoji. It is actually an Adobe app. Then we have Dreamweaver and Acrobat Pro. And we're seeing open source alternatives or alternatives in general for these applications. So even if you're on Windows, if you're on Linux, if you're on Mac, some of them may have support. But for Windows, I think most of them do support Windows. So let us open up our terminal. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, watch till the end. And if you find this video helpful, then let me know in the comments below. Also leave a like. And here's something. Make sure to join the Discord server. I am thinking about making a Hyperland config. I may need some ideas. So anyway, first of all, we have Photoshop. For Photoshop, there's a again really popular alternative which is GIMP. So to install it, it's really simple. You can just do sudo pacman-s GIMP on Arch Linux. For Ubuntu and Fedora, I think the default installer do work. You just have to type in GIMP. And let's open up a browser. Let me open up Firefox. And if I search for GIMP, you'll see that it is a GNU image manipulation program. It's a really basic version of this is a really basic photo manipulation tool, and it supports a lot of extensions. I'll show them in a way. So to install it, this is basically the command that we need. If I hit enter, it should start installing, and there you go. It is already installed. I did install all of them, but while this is installed, if I go to download, you'll see it does have multiple versions. So we have app images, they have flatpaks and stuff. We have Microsoft Windows here, and we also have Mac OS. So it supports every single distribution. So if you are thinking about switching from Windows to Linux, then I would recommend learning this GIMP tool if you use Photoshop, because getting Photoshop to work in Linux is a hassle and a half. It will work, but really janky. So let's take a look at this GIMP thing. If I do GIMP, so if I open up the program, I see it does open up really well. And again, full disclosure, I'm doing this in a virtual machine, so the performance may not be representative of the actual thing itself. But there you go. You installed GIMP 3.0, and GIMP did have a really big update recently, which introduced a lot of software, and literally like also you can customize everything, like from the colors to literally everything. Anyway, this video is not about teaching you how to use them, although I am planning on making a GIMP video where I do learn this program, because I am thinking about switching. But anyway, do subscribe to the channel if you want to see that. So this is basically GIMP, and as you can see, the software may feel a bit overwhelming at first. Like that's what I felt when I first looked at GIMP. Like everything is on your face, it may seem overwhelming. But something that I found is if I go to Firefox, and if you are like someone who is really used to using Photoshop, then here you go. This is a repository that's called PhotoGIMP, which makes GIMP kind of look and feel like Photoshop. So how do you install this? If we go to PhotoGIMP, okay, so it says download the files from this repository, or we can just click here. We'll just click here, and then what to do, extract the contents of the zip in your home folder. There important ones, and overwrite if needed. So we just have to copy this into our configs folders. So let me just open up this file. I'm doing this entirely on a GUI system because I can't be bothered to do. Well, I think my simplicity is short-lived, because I do need the terminal, because I do not have a zip extractor installed. You know what? I'll just install it. Give me a moment. I'll just get Arc. It's easy and it's really simple. There you go. We have Arc. Now if I right click, yep, open with Arc. Oh, I don't need to open it. I can just extract it. Extract here. Okay, we have this file, but this folder is empty. What the heck are you talking about? If I open this up, oh, there is file. There you go. Oh, now you get it. Why this is empty. If it is empty for you, make sure to enable hidden files. Yep, or else you won't be able to see them. So we need these two files. So I'll just copy this and put it in my config folders. So can I just copy then paste the whole thing? Copy, and then if I go to home and then paste it here, right into, apply to all, right into, overwrite, apply to overwrite, just overwrite everything. Okay, so now that that's done, let us open GIMP and hope for the best. Okay, it is opening. I hope. Oh no, it's not. It was already open. Let me open this again. Hey, there you go. It is Photo GIMP now. Let's see how this one. Close. Didn't change much though. Window. Did it even work? I don't know. Well, anyway, this is basically the application. So if you are thinking about switching to this, then be my guest. It is pretty handy. And also, here's something I want to show you guys, which is if I go to bookmarks, here you go, tools for GIMP. Now this is from XDA forum, and they did a really great job of listing a few plugins. As here it says, one of the GIMP cannot edit raw by default, but this enables the support for it. Then we have Gimmick, which gives effects and stuff, and then we have AMP for batch images. So, and this is an AI plugin that is like you'd say the content aware fill. This ad basically adds that option. It's really great. So there is a lot of things you can do with GIMP, but this is again beyond the scope of this video. It's basically to get you introduced to what are the alternative themselves. Then we have Illustrator. Now, Illustrator has a really nice alternative, which is Inkscape. And yeah, Inkscape does do vector art. So the installation process, again, pretty simple. Sudo pacman-s Inkscape. There you go. Inkscape, hit enter, and it will install. As you can see, it is like 173 megabytes. And if we open a browser and then search for Inkscape, we can go to visit the website. And in here, if I go to downloads, not this, Softonic is a terrible website. If you have ever used Softonic, I don't like, do not use it. It's a pretty bad website. I don't know why, but it just seems sketchy. Anyway, here's Inkscape. If I go to download, now let's go to current stable version, and here you can see again it supports everything, and we can also install the source from source. Let me know if you want me to make a video on that. But there you go, Linux, Windows, macOS. It supports everything. So if you are interested, make sure to check this out. But let's get an initial look at how Inkscape looks. So if I open this, this is about it. Ooh, wiggly. Ooh. Anyway, I'll do dark because we are doing dark anyway. Inks keyboard, Inkscape default is fine. Appearance, colorful, sure. I'll just save it. I don't know, learn how to find this. Okay, thanks. Time to draw. Okay, so it can look for new files. It has predefined files, just like again Illustrator. So we can do, you know what? Let's go video, and where is 1080p? There you go. If we click on this, okay, it is open. And again, I have never used this. So if you want me to use this, or even make me learn this, make sure to leave a comment for any of the application. Like if you think you need a tutorial, or probably like you think that it's better than the actual alternative, if you have already used it, then make sure to let me know. I will actually try to use them and see if I can daily drive them or use it in my day-to-day life. So yeah, this is basically it. I think it does have a pen tool, I would assume. Yeah, there you go. It does have a pen tool. Is this selecting? Oh, something happened. Oh yeah, this is for drawing. Whoa, like if I do shift. Okay, well anyway, I don't know how to use this probably. So there is Inkscape. So this is basically the alternative to Illustrator. So if you are into that, make sure to check this out. I'll just quit out of it without saving. There. Now then we have Premiere Pro. Now Premiere Pro is a special case because for Premiere Pro, I would say that if you are on a modern system, so what I mean by that if you are running a relatively new hardware and you don't care about ACC or H.264 support, then yeah, you can go with DaVinci. But for Linux itself, there is a tool called Kdenlive. Anyway, installation again straightforward, -s, and then Kdenlive. There you go, Kdenlive, and it will install again. It's only 80 megabytes. But now we can also visit the website just to check things out and how things are. So you can do Kdenlive, and this is basically open source video editor. So if you are a video editor, or maybe you are just editing it simply, because as far as I know, like it does support a lot of things, and sometimes this breaks. So it's not 100% great, but again, they have had a lot of updates over the years, so you may find it a different you may find the experience a bit different than what I have. So we have a Windows, Linux, and macOS. Again, it's supported on every platform, and it is open source, so we always love to see that. So let's try it out. Let's give a first look. So if I open Kdenlive, so let's just wait for it, and there you go. It looks pretty straightforward, to be honest. Like, okay, we have our sequence here, we have our timeline in here, yeah, speech editor. So I would assume this is for speech. You know what? I'm really interested in using this. So you know what? Comment down below if you want me to make a video with only open source tools. You know what? Leave that in the comment. Maybe I'll do it anyway. It will be a fun idea to explore. So it does need something. Project notes. So you can put notes in here. We have timeline. Okay, it is great. It is not like it's looking great so far. We have monitors. We have play zone, play space. Okay. You know what? We'll explore this later. But this is basically the video editor for Linux if you don't have anything else. Then we have After Effects. For After Effects, it's a bit special because we have Natron. So this one right here. But if I so the installation, so this does not have a direct Pacman correlation. You need EA for this. But even if you do have EA for this, EA/S, make sure to get a Natron-bin because this does install, but the default Natron does not install. It breaks on a few occasions, and a few packages do not work. So make sure to get the bin version, which is basically the binary release version. And yeah, so now if I do Natron, to be honest, I have never used this. I just learned about it, and it's seem pretty well. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? You can check for updates. Okay, so node graph, curve editor, dropsheet. If any of you like use Natron, or if you know about this, please again let me know. I won't pretend like I know every single tool or how to use them. I'm just showing you what is available out there in the open source world. There is a lot in here. I don't, you know what? I can barely use After Effects. I won't even pretend to try to use this. There's layers and stuff. Anyway, if any of VFX artists are watching this, please let me know if this works or not, or what you love or hate about it. Then we have Lightroom. For Lightroom, the app that we have is called Darktable. So this one right here. You know what? This one has the Pacman installable, so I'll show you that. So if I do sudo pacman-s Darktable, there you go, and this will basically install Darktable for you. So, yep, and there you go. I think it just at library copy and import. I think it needs an image, but I do not have any image. And there is script available in here. So yeah, filter all images. There's no images in this collection. If you're not even interested, you can also do import module. So yeah, there is a lot of options here. So again, if you use this like professionally, please let me know how this goes and if it's an actual good replacement for Lightroom. And I won't say replacement, I would say like if it's usable. Then we have Animate. You know what? Let me just put the alternative in here so you can keep track. So we have GIMP, we have Inkscape, we have Kdenlive, we have Natron, Lightroom, we have Darktable. Let's go with Audition. Now Audition is really great because there is a tool called Audacity, and Audacity is like really popular and it's a really good tool. Again, installation straightforward. Just put a Pacman-s Audacity right here and it just installed it. It's that simple. Or we can again visit the website. And the last one I didn't visit the website because I just assumed that Adobe versions are better. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But if I go to Audacity, there you go, Audacity. I think it does have like every single platform. So download Audacity. It does directly download. Okay, yeah, there you go. We have the Windows, Mac OS, and Linux versions. So whichever one we prefer. And also make sure to have FFmpeg installed because that is really important if you're doing audio, video, or whatever you're trying to do. It's really important. Make sure to get that. So let's open it. Let's open Audacity. And there you go. What's new? We don't want to watch it. This is basically an audio editing tool. It's pretty great, and many, like I would say, many professionals also use this tool because it's great. And I didn't use it, but if you want me to use it, let me know. But this is basically that. We have effects, we have fading, pitch, tempo, EQs. Like there's a lot in here actually. Reverbs, spectral edit. I don't know. This is legacy, classic filters, volume and compression amplifier, duck limiter. So you have the basics, and also again it's open source, so you have plugins as well. That's great. We have macro manager, plugin manager. There is a lot. Run benchmark. That's great. So that's Audacity. Let's see what is next. And I would say, if you made it this far into the video, thank you, and make sure to subscribe. But I also like these are probably applications that many people do not care about, but I'm covering them anyway because why not? For Adobe Animate, what was the application again? Okay, so for Animate we have SignFix Studio. So installation again pretty straightforward. You know what? I won't show it. No, I will. Some of you do not watch the videos, so you know what? I'll do a bit of extra work for you. So if I do SignFix, there is SignFix and SignFix Studio. So just SignFix should work. Maybe I should get a studio as well. No, why not? There is the option for it. So let's see. SignFix. There you go. And yeah, that is basically the tool. So we have a lot of options. You know, for like open source tools, these are really great. Like the initial look of them, pretty great. Not gonna lie. And again, if we visit the website, you know, I know I'm doing this a bit out of order for everyone, but hey, we're here to learn about stuff, so it may get a bit out of order. SignFix Studio. So if I go here, if I go to downloads, I think we should have it on every single platform. So RPM, Div, Star. Okay, we have XD. There is a native version. Okay, there you go. We have a homebrew. So this is for Mac OS. So basically, we have it on every single platform. So if you are interested in checking this out, be my guest. And also, if you do check this out and if you find them great or if you do find them usable, then obviously make a comment. Let me know. Or even if you find them really bad, like if they are not something you expected, or maybe it surprises you, maybe it disappoints you, let me know. And then we have XD. This always cracks me up because it looks like a laughing emoji. Yeah. So for XD, we have PenPod. So if you do use it, it's a web-based thing. So we can go to Firefox, we can search for PenPod. There you go. And yeah, this is basically for XD. I think this is kind of like, yeah, Figma in a way. So we have PenPod. Again, it needs to log in and stuff. So yeah, I won't be doing that. But if you are interested, check it out. Yeah, PenPod. And then Dreamweaver. You know what? I won't even go through this. Dreamweaver, just use VS Code. Like literally just use VS Code or even Codium in that matter. Just set it up for HTML, CSS, whatever. And then for Acrobat Pro, for any of your PDF needs, usually you can use your browser. Like most browsers do support PDFs, but Acrobat Pro has its special way. So I think there are two applications that I installed. One is PDF Arranger. So this one right here, content from the PDF file, it only hides it. Okay. So we have this PDF Arranger, and another one is called Ocular. So there we go. And I would say Ocular just looks better overall, but I think it is saying all supported file. But if you go here, it's PDF, XPS documents, like JPG images, like it supports a lot. There you go, GIMP images. So I would say Ocular is a pretty good option, like over the PDF Arranger. I think it just supports PDF, so I'll give Ocular the point for that one. And that's about it for this video actually. The goal for this video was to find out open source alternatives to applications that we most like. For Adobe application that we commonly use, like they all take money unless you are sailing the high seas and using some application that some Russian dude made. I think you know what I mean. But anyway, if you're not going that route and you just want something that is pretty simple and straightforward, then that's a bold claim. No, not straightforward. I mean, you want something that will just get the job done. Maybe you're not doing it a heavy lifting work. And I would say GIMP and Inkscape, like many people do use this professionally, and even Audacity. Like these are the applications that are used in professional cases, but depends on what you are doing. So when people say like Linux is not for professionals, it's like, what are you talking about? Like, it depends on what profession you're in. So make sure to check all these applications out. Let me know what you feel about them. And if you do enjoy this video, and if you found this video even a little bit helpful, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and also join the Discord. We are making a Hyperland config. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.